Hi guys, so welcome back. Got the stove installed. Took a little longer than I thought. Actually I had to change the kind of electrical outlet so to plug into. So got that done. They were able to have lunch. So it's now this afternoon and I'll show you guys that we're doing how we do our sunflower. We do it a little bit differently I guess than how I've seen other people do it. We harvest them. I'll just put everything I harvested in this bucket, and then I put it in this bucket with cold water, and I kind of use some trays to push the sunflower microgreens or the stems and everything down, and then the hulls will kind of rise to the top, and then I use a scooper just to scoop them out, and then we'll spin dry them in our washing machine, and then we'll package them after that. So that's how kind of all the steps, and I'll show you guys that now. So we got our knife that's been sanitized and sharpened with this sharpening stone, and then same as before, I just kind of take a handful with my hands. See if I can get another angle for you guys too. So what I'll do now is I got those two over there, trays over there that I want to harvest, so I'll harvest those and then I'll just put them all in this container right here, and then once that's done I'll show you guys kind of this next step, just to shorten this video a little bit because it'll be a long one. Talk to you guys in a bit. One thing I didn't mention guys is I do give them just a quick shake kind of with my hands, try to knock any hulls off. I've been doing this every time, so there's actually not too many left, but this is just a quick step I want to make sure you guys see again. So you can see some on the ground, but not too many. So now I'll harvest these two trays, and then I'll be back once I'm going to put them in the water. Talk to you guys then. Hi guys, so I think this will be the easiest angle to show you. It's kind of difficult to find a tough angle to show you what we're doing here, but so we got our two trays we harvested, just in this kind of 17-liter tote. So what we'll do now is I just dump them in the water. This is the one thing you want to be kind of quick about. I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes or so, just so they don't get soaked in too much water. Forgot to grab this container. So you can see now they're sitting in the water. I just kind of move them around with my hands just to get any of the hulls to the top. Let them rise through kind of all the crop and everything. And then we just kind of use these little baking racks, I guess, just to push the kind of the microgreens down, and then we just scoop out you can see in here, kind of like all the hulls and everything. We do get a little bit of stems and that in there. It's not a huge deal, it's a small amount. We just do this because I find it's like very unpleasant to, when you're eating sunflower microgreens, to chew into a hull. So we actually like hand pick all ours just to try to make sure there's none in there. Because I think it would be annoying for like our customers if we told them to watch out for hulls or pick all the hulls before you put them in a salad or anything like that. So that's why we try to do it ourselves. I'm not saying we definitely don't get all of them, but we haven't had any complaints, so we must do a pretty good job of it. That's kind of all we do on this step. So now what we do is, I might do it a couple more times, but I'll just be eating these myself. So I'll just keep it a little shorter. So I'll hand pick them later on, but then we have kind of this like laundry bag here. So I'll just move it all over here. One thing when you're grabbing them out of here, you don't want to be like squeezing them. You want to be kind of gentle with them. If you're like squeezing them like a fist kind of, you're going to crush them and then they won't store as well. You just want to be gentle with them kind of throughout the whole process. So I'll set this in this bucket for now, just so I can move the camera and show you guys kind of the next step. Okay guys, so we use this Panda washing machine here. Bought it brand new. Not a big fan of buying like a used washing machine and turning it into a spinner or anything like that. If you think of, I guess, I have kids now, and then if they have, dirty clothes or when they have a blowout in their diaper and stuff like that, and then you're washing that in your washing machine, and then, you're spinning greens in there. Just didn't really appeal to me, so I bought this Panda spinner off of Panda washing machine. It's kind of like for an apartment or something. It's kind of a small one, but it works perfectly for what we use it. Bought it off Amazon actually, so you just turn it on. We'll just put it on the spin cycle. You can tell it's been a while since I've done this now. So there we go. I guess I went past it a couple times. So we just do a quick 8-minute spin cycle and that'll be it. So close this, just hit start. I don't know, it's got to drain it first. Thought it'd be cool to show you guys it whipping around there, but it's not gonna happen. So I'll let this spin for 8 minutes. I'll just clean kind of our little mess up there, drain the water and everything, and when it's done spinning, I'll talk to you guys then. Thanks. Hi guys, so these just finished spinning. I'll grab them now. You can see how much water came out of there. Quite a bit actually for, you know, just being on the greens. So what do we do now? What I'll actually do, I think if I lower this, it might even be better for you guys to. Sorry about all this. Just trying to find the, you know, the best, I guess, angle so you guys can see, kind of like if you were here looking over my shoulder. So what I'll do now is I'll just dump the greens, or sunflower microgreens, I guess, into here. I'll have to get a new bucket because that one fell on the ground. So the only bad thing is that some of these kind of do get caught up in the, you know, the netting. Using these, we have a nicer one I'll show you, but I wasn't able to find any on Amazon. I'll leave those two in there, but as you can see, again there, it kind of gets wrapped up. We have this one over here, and it's a lot finer of a material, so you know none of the sunflowers get stuck up in there. Like the mesh is finer, but it's just not big enough. It's kind of too small is the only downside to that. So I'll grab another container since that one fell on the ground. So what we do is same with our other crops. We've got 3 different sizes. We got the small one, which is 20 grams. So I'll fill that one up right now. So I just take a handful, put it kind of in this one right here, and then any hulls or anything we put in this one, and all of our microgreens go in that one. So I'll just move this right here. So that's another reason why at least these blue gloves. Now we got these white gloves. It just helps us kind of see the hulls against our gloves. I wonder if you guys will be able to see this. So we're at 8 grams right now. So you can see how this one has a hull. The stems kind of bent or whatever. Just trying to get that to come into focus there. This one just won't last as long. It's been damaged, so maybe, you know, we spun it a little too hard, or when I was grabbing them, cutting them, just kind of squished it. Just one thing we like to keep an eye out for. So there's 20 grams right there. So our next one is our 60 gram container. And this was by far the most popular. The farmer's market, grocery stores, or subscription service, just like our other crops, and we'd sell this one for $5. 20 gram one was $2. One thing I forgot to actually, in all of them for the sunflower, we do put little absorbent pads in here. So we were using paper towel, now we have like actual absorbent pads, so we just put it in there like that. And that just really helps improve the shelf life. You see it in a lot of fruit like raspberries, blueberries. So we do use those. Which I don't think I zeroed it, but I'll just fill it up a little bit more. Like I didn't zero it after I put that paper towel in there. Not that it weighs a whole lot, but. So there's 64, so with that paper towel, I'm sure it's good. And then this is our 151. And this was for our restaurants. They would always be ordering this size. We're at 71. And 62. And 53. So that'll work. So what I'll do, still got all these, is I'll just sort those into our, probably actually make 2 big containers because there's so many sunflowers. I got so many microgreens that I won't be able to put it all in one, so I'll have to put it in 2. So here is our sunflower labels. So I'll stamp these and then put the lids on the containers and everything, but this was our, our 60 gram one. Here was our 20 gram one, and then this is our 150 gram one. So I'll do that quick. The same as with the other ones. You don't want, like any stems like along here, because if you pinch them, it just doesn't look as nice in your presentation, and they'll rot quicker. So it's I guess I'll show kind of like what I'm talking about so you guys can see for yourself. So, like there's this one. You can see it's kind of all clean, like around these edges and everything. Whereas this one, if you see right along in the bottom here, it's got that, it's just kind of pinching it. I zoom in. Doesn't really come into focus too well, but it just it's just not as visually appealing, I guess. If they're sitting on a shelf and somebody was trying to make a decision whether they should purchase them. I mean, it is the little things, I guess, that help your business over the long term. So there's our 3 different sizes, the 150 grams, the 60 grams, and the 20 grams. So 20 gram was $2, this one was $5, and this was $12. So that's kind of how we had ours set up. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to sort these into these 2 big containers here. I'll be eating a lot of microgreens for my smoothies and everything. It'll be great. And what I'll do is, on our schedule today, it says we're supposed to sanitize the shelves, and then like all these trays right there and these trays that I've just been building up to show you guys. I'll put that on tomorrow's video, because all we got to do tomorrow is just sanitize and soak some pea seed and then plant it, or pea and sunflower seed. So it'll be a shorter video than this one. So that's what I'll do for our next video. I'll have washing all these trays, sanitizing our grow room and everything. So talk to you guys then. Thanks for watching.